Yeah, you commentated the last Cityscape. You did a fantastic job, by the way. It was Shattuck, full whole set. Yeah.
That's right.
I was wondering who was on.
That was my first commentating.
Oh, first one, dude.
Yeah.
Killing it, killing it. That's great. So I did see that that was a close set, dude. Jesus
very,
Christ.
Very
Game
close.
5 last stock. Props to SSJ for getting 4th place. You know, has been improving so fast. We love to see the mid-level scene. But now he's gonna have his he's gonna have his work cut out for him because you know, StudZ is a player that rarely loses to unranked players. Like I've seen it a few times, but he's very, very hard to upset because he's so consistent. His Yoshi combos, you know, he just puts so much damage on you, and his ledge trapping is just some of the best I've ever seen from Yoshi. And I think in general this matchup's going to be kind of problematic for Greninja just because of that double jump armor.
And the amount of pressure that Yoshi can put on shield with Greninja not really having many answers out of it.
Yes, exactly.
Is going to be a big deal here.
Absolutely. That's going to be problematic. But you still have a very cracked advantage state if you're Greninja, right? You can definitely put Yoshi. And you have some large disjoints and fair back air. You could definitely kind of outspace Yoshi in some spots, right?
Right now, Zaxis is doing a great job at keeping that damage up.
Yeah, but now this is what I'm talking about. Yoshi gets one fair, and it's so scary for Greninja. You also have a kind of exploitable recovery, right, if you're Greninja. You have the Shadow Sneak mix-up, but Yoshi can definitely stuff you out.
We were talking about last game that Greninja has very high vertical recovery, but it is somewhat predictable.
Right. No, definitely if you burn a resource, you can definitely catch it, right? Okay, that's I really like the mix-up from Zaxis there. Definitely just doing that timing stall to kind of hold him in place. And this is the thing about his combos. He loves that falling up air. It can lead to dare. It can lead to a lot of different stuff.
And that up air will kill you incredibly early.
Yeah, especially if you get a good attack on the ceiling there. Down air into order. Almost lands it, but the DI in from StudZ, I think, mixed Zaxis up a bit. But yeah, so far really good neutral from both these players. Definitely trying to land that hit. Of course, a grab from Greninja is not going to lead to much. Just going to net his gauge control. But
Zaxis just holding it there on the edge, waiting for that fall.
Yeah, really bad landing actually from StudZ. Just kind of assuming that the nair, and unfortunately no shield left. As Zaxis kind of just nodding there.
Being trapped, not being able to do anything there but parry and just missing it.
He just kind of played himself there. But still at the same time, you see him, even with Yoshi's double jump armor, that's still going to be true. So Zaxis, his combo game is really doing well right now. Okay, just gonna, StudZ will just throw, okay, that's one of the first times I've ever seen Egg actually punished.
I have not seen that come out from StudZ before, but I'm sure he's pulled it out quite a few times.
He just won a game. He just kind of tests the players, like, how are you going to punish this, right? And that's how actually Zaxis getting the punish, so I doubt we'll see it again. Okay, the down air there. Yeah, you have to be ready for Zaxis' disadvantage. He loves to kind of do that Shoryuken stall and get the down air. So we'll see if StudZ catches on to that eventually. Catches the jump here, though. He's in a bad spot. The
beautiful back air. We've been seeing him land those all night now.
Yeah, very, very hard. I mean, edge guarding Yoshi is not easy. Like, you gotta take
absolutely not, but that multi-hit is going to come in handy against Yoshi's recovery here.
Okay, Shadow sneaks on, but he misses the hitbox, and that's going to allow StudZ to get a reversal here, but luckily holds on to the stop.
Being able to keep that DI
he wasn't,
and stay in just for a bit longer.
Okay, yeah, he's going to use the counter there. Edge guard sequence, yes, gets the nair. But, oh, yeah, that mix-up.
Great mix-up, and he keeps pulling those out. That directional... The directional recovery here going to be a huge deal against this Yoshi.
Okay, the Shadow Sneak. You always have to be prepared for that Shadow Sneak off the stage. Every Greninja is going to do that. They're going to test you. The StudZ getting hit by a bit too many of those right now, and the lead's mounting. Greninja with Rage, you get one dash attack. It can lead to a lot right now.
Absolutely. It's going to take one string here.
Okay, he misses the tech chase there, but StudZ gets the nair out of shield. This is his chance to really take advantage of this edge guard, but no, opts for the ledge trap. Yeah, Zaxis staying patient in the corner.
And we saw that in his match against SSJ. The patience that Zaxis has with this rushdown character is quite remarkable.
Oh, no, you have to have it essentially with Greninja, right? Because if you go in like guns a-blazing, you will get punished on shield. You'll get stuffed out.
Absolutely.
But Zaxis with, like you said, amazing patience. He has all this rage. Okay, back air finally doing it. 85%, not a terrible deficit for Yoshi. You can hold on to stocks against Greninja, but at the same time, if Zaxis decides to hit that confirm, it could be definitely game one in his favor, but...
Being caught by that late hit of the down air. Okay. Only dealing 1% damage.
Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, but StudZ unable to get this combo started that he's looking for right now. As Zaxis staying very patient. There's the up tilt, though. The frame
Zaxis finding the correct space to just keep Yoshi out of reach here with those stubby legs of his.
Okay, gets the jump over that fair. So clutch from StudZ, but still under tons of pressure from Zaxis right now. He's not letting him land. That downer's still going to be pretty safe on shield. So, yeah, basically, he's been so good. Zaxis has been so hard to hit, man. When he's on point and he's playing defensive, it is so hard to hit this man. Okay.
Beautiful nair combo there coming out of the down air.
Okay, yeah, Zaxis swinging, knowing that he has a luxury too. He's got the lead. He can try to throw out these smash attacks, but he can't throw out too many because StudZ is slowly pulling out this deficit, getting the trade, but not the kill from Zaxis.
Not going to kill. With a little bit more rage, that may have done it.
Okay, trying to see the up tilt there. Really, really patient play. Dash attack. Nice tech chase. StudZ staying really patient, knowing that Greninja has to work for this stock. He can easily bring this back if he just gets something going here. But it is just so hard for this dinosaur to hit this frog. It's just been such a good, and that fair's going to do it.
Dropping his shield at the last second of that aerial, probably hoping for a parry.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, he was at such high percent, he was kind of hoping for a miracle, right? And maybe that parry was the answer, but what wasn't there. Now, StudZ, I don't know if you're aware of this, a dual character specialist. So he has Sora on lock here, which we might see. It is a best of 5. He has the luxury that if he brings out Sora and loses, he's still in the set. So I think we're going to see it here.
And we're going to be running it back to PS2 with that Sora coming out of the back pocket.
Yeah, you know, StudZ usually very, very. He'll change the Sora pretty quickly. He doesn't he's not a super Yoshi Orless at this point. Now this matchup, I actually think is worse than Yoshi, just because it's just such a hard time for Sora to land. And once Greninja gets you into those cycles, I just can't see how Sora gets out. However, I do think the neutral will be a bit easier. You do have great spells to kind of keep the Greninja at bay.
And also being able to power through all of those back airs that we've been seeing from Zaxis. He's going to be able to make it back, unlike a lot of the other matchups that we've seen tonight.
Yeah, exactly. And Sora definitely has some really good edge guarding as well. A lot of active hitboxes at the ledge, so you can definitely catch a Greninja trying to come back. But I just really fear when he gets that initial dash attack like that. How does Sora get out, right? It's very, his air dodge is okay at best. He falls so slowly. But so far, I mean, the neutral's been pretty tough. Getting the grab there and okay, yeah. Definitely just...
Very long-lasting counter there.
Yeah, and really good damage, too. I mean, it's a really good multiplier. And that's another thing, actually. Yoshi was not the best out of shield. That up B is going to be very good against some of that Greninja pressure.
Absolutely.
So, we'll see if that comes into play right now. But for now, very, very patient neutral, as usual, from both of these players. But yeah, you gotta
being caught by the Thundara there.
Yeah, I mean, both these characters have good, ledge, planking options. You have, but nice, that's what I'm talking about. Another thing is Yoshi a lot heavier. You're going to be able to survive those confirms. Sora does not have the luxury of surviving an up smash like that.
Absolutely. And being a bit more floaty, that may have been the reason why that confirmed in the first place. Other characters like Samus that we saw earlier being able to fall out of that confirm.
Yeah, but Zaxis is playing on fire right now. Has a good lead, trying to get that down smash 2-frame. But yeah, it is just proven so difficult for StudZ to hit this guy. I mean, the defensive play from Zaxis has been so on point here. Okay, trying to see the edge guard. We'll see the reversal. No. StudZ unable to get the edge guard here. Still in the corner. It's just I haven't seen him win neutral in a very long time. Zaxis just taking his keep away game very well.
Punishing that missed counter there. Not being able to kill, but that being able to hit under the ledge.
Yeah, the F tilt. Very, very good at hitting the ledge. Definitely attacks that stall there. Now, this is exactly what StudZ needed because his combo game with his character has really improved. And as you can see, kind of racking up the damage. But how can he get the combo started? Because it's just been so difficult for him to track down Zaxis.
Zaxis, again, keeping that perfect space and being patient enough to land those aerials.
Okay, the stalling for this time. Zaxis respecting the Thundaga. Good for him. But now we have a regrab situation. Zaxis, look at the walk there. Trying to bait an option from StudZ. Gets the fair. I think that Blizzara protecting him from that Shadow Sneak. But still, I mean, good position. But now, StudZ getting an advantage to get started. But nice Shuriken stall to avoid any juggle situation.
Finding himself off stage against the Sora is never anywhere that anybody wants to be.
Okay,
but he's able to make it back with these mix-up recoveries.
Wanted another tech chase on the platform, but this time Yoshi getting out of it. Now that dash attack 2-frame at this. Interesting that he went for the
counter there.
I wonder if that will activate on the flood because there's no hitbox. So I don't know why he threw out the counter, but still taking the percentage lead. But unfortunately, gonna hit the nair fair, but he's gonna live. Okay, forcing him off stage, but StudZ forcing
that side B keeping him protected. coming back to stage. And that throw is going
we have
to kill.
top level reporting here from Z3 saying that he was expecting the Shadow Sneak mix up, which totally understandable. He's been using it a lot in that area. Okay, now we get the loops going. StudZ going off 38%.
38% off of one encounter.
Okay, down there, going to get him out of the situation, and now
that's going to kill for sure.
Yeah, the lead was mounting, but Zaxis, okay, now it's 1-1, and Zaxis can really close this deficit with one dash attack, one combo start. But, you know, as the set has gone on, StudZ has gotten a lot more comfortable in this matchup and been calling out a lot of these jumps from the corner. Okay, one of the S-match with the landing with Zaxis hitting the dash attack there. This is where things get started. Dash catches that directional air dodge. Okay, really tense neutral. StudZ unable to hit him right now, but that side B gonna give him a burst option. Covers the air dash, but just spaces that F smash. Forward throws there, gonna interrupt that water shuriken. Really good job from Zaxis getting out of the corner of that sword pressure. Gets the parry, but no punish. These two are making it so hard for it to hit each other, man. Parry down tilts. Okay, interrupting that side.
And now with Sora's weight, both characters well within kill percent.
Okay, almost got that landing, but barely missed it. Counters in place, but does not get the confirm there. And now both characters flubbing their kill confirms, but he's going to get the bear.
Going way off stage.
Almost died there, almost didn't have a jump. But unfortunately...
An unfortunate SD from StudZ.
Yeah, Zaxis definitely does not want to win that way. You see the head shake. Nobody wants to win with their opponent SDing like that, but still, he's going to take a 2-0 lead.
And what an intense game with these two characters.
That almost, I think that went to 2 minutes on the clock. That was definitely very intense neutral. And the thing is, I mean, where does StudZ go from here? Because I think both characters did it roughly around the same. Maybe the Sora did slightly better, but he doesn't really have any data to, he has some data to work with, but both characters essentially did the same. So he can't have that to work off of. He just has to essentially play it by feel. If I were him, I would go with his Yoshi because you have that survivability, and you have that edge guarding against Greninja, even if hitting him is a challenge.
And now we're going to see these players going to Hollow Bastion.
Yes. So StudZ is a very big Kingdom Hearts fan, so trying to get that power up. This music
and
also.
he is pulling out the Yoshi for this matchup, just like you said.
I would agree with it. Like I said, I just think it's his best shot. But yeah, I mean, the way Zaxis is playing right now, it might not matter who StudZ is playing, you know?
Right out of the gate, doing 31 damage and finding these combos consistently.
Yeah, and it's not easy. Like I said, that double jump armor is, essentially a frame 1 escape option. So you have to be tight if you're Zaxis on these combos, and he has essentially gotten a lot per hit. So definitely playing well here. The spacing that fair with the F
StudZ
still.
just not being able to find an opening against these long-ranged aerials.
Yeah, these long-range aerials and this Greninja dash is just proven so problematic for him.
StudZ now coming back a little bit. Trying to
and
again with the confirm on the up smash.
100% against Yoshi too. That is a big tanky boy that he just killed at a very early percent. Zaxis, this is probably the best I have ever seen him play. He is on a hot streak right now, and StudZ has to find a way to cool him off, or it's going to be grand for this man.
Zaxis doing a fantastic job with these shuriken stalls.
Yeah, I mean, you got to mix up your disadvantage against Yoshi, because Yoshi has really strong edge guarding. Okay, he could have gotten the jab block there off the backer, but he wasn't comfortable with finishing that combo, and that might cost him, because now he has to find a way to close out the stock against a very elusive Zaxis.
Zaxis just looking to do as much damage as he can while avoiding getting the stock taken. Feeling pretty comfortable right now.
Tries to get the nair, gets that one, but still, Zaxis forcing Yoshi to kill him at such high percent here.
And a great upbeat to get out of that situation, but he is going to be caught by that back air.
Okay, he tries to use the water to mess up Yoshi's drift, but unfortunately, the flood I don't think is going to be very useful against Yoshi unless you take all of his resources, because he has such good drift that it's not going to really matter. But still, I love that. Okay, tries to do combo start there, but Zaxis with all the perfect defensive options.
Zaxis just playing patient through the entirety of this run that he's had here in Losers.
Okay, finally StudZ seems like he gets his first combo starter I've seen in a long time. And connected with a good 47%, but
Those dash attacks continually proving
like,
to be the thing here.
Yeah, it's like he outspaced that fair slightly, just enough to get that combo starter. But as we said, I think StudZ is getting more comfortable. If he takes this game, I can see this definitely going better in his favor right now. It's that aggressive option from Zaxis back. StudZ picking up some momentum here.
With that huge forward air. Or forward smash.
But Zaxis entering right
Just
back.
answering right back.
Does not want him to get any momentum. This is a guy that's easily capable of reverse 3-0ing you. He's a very experienced player. He's played in multiple cities. It's been PR for multiple seasons. This guy is not going to go down quietly. Zaxis trying to make a statement here. Oh, he gets the downer of the shuriken. That's going to be 48%. Very, very good damage from the Yoshi here. But, you know, around this percentage, it's been proven very difficult for StudZ to get anything going, honestly.
Yes, with Greninja being so slippery around this percent.
Yeah, it's like, okay, now that that initial combo is gone, how does he commit tech chase there, but he's not confident enough to attack the second place, but still has a decent percentage lead. StudZ getting more comfortable, almost gets the fair, but Zaxis is playing very backer there.
Narrowly avoiding that egg with that shuriken stall again. That being a key component here in Zaxis' game plan of getting back to the stage.
Okay, stuck on the platform, wanted to roll in, but Zaxis staying patient there. But just as we said,
calling out that aerial.
These F tilts are amazing too. That's a pretty small move, and Zaxis is using it to perfection to outspace some of these Yoshi options.
Both players just not being able to find each other.
Okay, the air dodge there gonna avoid the fair. Zaxis playing like Neo right now, just, you know, hit me. You know, says Morpheus, but he cannot find the hit. Okay, down tilt there, forces the offstage situation. Zaxis has to confirm off of it, gets the grab, DI's out, and I love that downer, reverses it on the Yoshi.
Beautiful connection with that forward air.
Exactly what you need. Okay, drag down there, but he gets the egg lay into
being
what?
Caught in midair there.
Didn't do any knockback though, so Zaxis is fine. Falling up air, Zaxis wants to close this out now.
Almost any hit here from the Yoshi is going to take that stock, and there it is.
Really exact punish right there. Knew that Zaxis was jumping from ledge quite a bit, and just on the landing connected that beautiful falling up air. Gonna connect with the kill, and StudZ not done yet.
StudZ this game being able to find more opportunities to keep Zaxis in the air above him.
Yes. And converting off of them too, right?
Yes.
That's the main thing, is like he found the corner spots, started to finally abuse some of those habits at ledge, and found the kill there. That was so crucial because like StudZ can gain momentum really fast. This is a guy with a very explosive combo game, a very explosive advantage state. We haven't really seen it honestly on display because Zaxis has been so good at avoiding it, but he can get it going anytime.
Keeping just out of reach, and that's been Zaxis' game plan for the past 3 games that we've seen him play. Just perfectly spacing these aerials, staying just out of touch.
And very cultured individual, going to get that Tekken music going. I think the best soundtrack in the game at this point.
I completely agree with you. When we were in Grand Finals, it really heated things up last time.
For a second, I thought Zaxis was going to go Kazuya. I would have freaked out, dude. Dude, honestly, it's been kind of the rise of Kazuya's lately. We have Broken. We've got Cisco picking up Kazuya. Like, Kazuyas are kind of out here, bro.
He's kind of cracked.
Oh, he's broken. He is busted. But that's a conversation for another day. Because right now we have some base game, normal characters. Just want to play some good old honest gameplay, which, you know, I appreciate, man. And this era of jankiness, you got to love it.
StudZ saying, don't fix it if it ain't broke. Sticking with his Yoshi.
No, I don't think
on small battlefield.
I don't think the sword should come out. I think this is your best shot.
Both players dealing a decent amount of damage right out of the gate. Barely a minute in here, and we're already at 70%.
Okay, gets the forward throw there. Really aggressive egg throw. Gonna give StudZ back on the stage. Gets the grab. Another grab. He's finding these run-up shields, knowing that you want to shield against the Yoshi, knowing that his grab normally isn't that good, but he'll take the free damage if he can.
And Greninja not having very many options out of shield, grab is going to be a huge component in being able to punish this slippery frog.
Third grab. He's really noticing that, you know, Zaxis is just very content with holding shield, so he's going to take that free damage. Counters right in front of him.
Misses that counter.
But really patient for StudZ to just wait it out, get the punish. But Zaxis has to stay composed here because when StudZ pick up momentum, it can be very scary. Talent Toast there jumps out. Yeah, it can be kind of hard for Greninja to juggle Yoshi sometimes with the high air mobility. So he has to get that kill confirms that he was getting consistently the first 2 games. But now, here we go. The StudZ combo game coming to life for 54%. Going for the hard read.
Going for a very hard read there, and that is not going to kill.
Yeah, that's why I said I think Greninja can struggle to take stock, so that's why Yoshi is a better answer than Sora, just to survive those situations a bit longer. As Sora, you're definitely dead there.
And we saw that just then with the super armor coming in clutch.
Falling up air into there does not land. That could have killed with rage. That was very scary.
And Zaxis being very patient, staying down in the laydown animation, knowing that punish was coming right afterward.
Okay, low profiles the backer, unfortunately. Up throw not going to do it. Yoshi just a bit too heavy, and now 163%. He's going to have to find a fairer back here. Maybe a forward throw at the ledge, but those are, okay, fair going to do
Forward
it.
aerial.
68, not bad at all.
Zaxis being able to throw those things out right before Greninja hits the ground.
Yeah. Definitely his probably best raw kill aerial. Even though it's pretty slow, but it's just so big. You got to throw it out sometimes. DI's in. Okay, not bad option. Just going to get it back to the ledge here. Nair's just going to eat that dash alive.
StudZ doing an incredible amount of pressure on Zaxis now.
Yep, I mean...
Not being able to find as many openings as he was able to in the last couple of games.
See the neutral from StudZ, the dashing around, getting the grabs. He is definitely adjusting to Zaxis' game plan on the fly here.
Zaxis trying to close this gap before losing a stock.
And I just think his ground movement is the key here. Now he's the one baiting out Zaxis' options instead of the other way around. That was kind of dangerous. I actually ate the jump with the Shadow Sneak, but StudZ going to find his way back. Fall down!
And a beautiful chase on that.
He was missing those the first 2 games, and now comfortable enough to go for those drag down backer confirms.
Zaxis looking to take this stock before the deficit gets too high, but StudZ being able to just avoid everything that's being thrown at him.
Yeah, I mean, you saw Zaxis playing so evasive that, in the first 2 games, StudZ has totally flipped the script. Now it seems like Zaxis is having a really hard time finding a hit here. These eggs coming into play too, just bashing up that nickel and diming StudZ. Okay, down air there. That was a nice reversal option from Zaxis, but how is he going to find the stock? If he can find it up smash confirm, he can maybe even this up pretty quickly.
Going off stage to try to find that Shadow Sneak and throwing out another counter that's going to get him punished.
Counters are not working out. I think he's got to stop using those at disadvantage because StudZ is definitely just waiting for that. Okay, I love the egg lay there to kind of suspend his fall to make it as difficult as possible to get the juggle. Okay, down B's going to interrupt that jump, and now we almost see a lappage and percentage being taken place. StudZ really feeling himself right now in this battle of attrition.
And it is now anything that comes out from Yoshi is going to be close to killing here.
Yeah, you get a backer in the corner, you're going to be dead. Yeah, up, yeah, forward smashes.
Forward smash easily takes that stock.
Wow, I mean, you can just see the wind out of Zaxis' sails just slowly go down.
And Zaxis saying to run it back.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that sometimes it works out, going back to the same stage, but other times it does not. But you can see the deep breathe from Zaxis there, knowing he's got to really clutch up here. Because all the momentum's on StudZ's side. All right, it is very, very late, ladies and gentlemen. Game 5. Both these players have had a long night. But who has the energy in this Game 5 to get to the Grands to challenge?
Who's going to stay awake for as long as they can?
Okay, we haven't really seen that often from StudZ with the down B landing. And now the tank
StudZ
chases.
finding these chases.
Like I said, this is the
consistently.
StudZ I was accustomed to seeing. I'm not gonna lie, the first 2 games he seemed a bit lost. His combo game just wasn't there, but now these strings are really coming to life and giving Zaxis a lot of problems. Tag chase there, almost gets the falling up, barely avoiding it.
Maybe understanding now this matchup that we don't really see too often.
Oh yeah, I think Greninja's a very, very hard matchup check. But with Pink and Zaxis playing all summer, I think people have been actually learning a lot about Greninja. I know I have playing these guys. Okay, but man, StudZ's neutral is really tightened up here. Getting another grab. He's been finding those grabs consistently, and the DIN on the up air is just going to allow more hits here.
Zaxis attempting to throw out a back air there and just missing the timing and taking a punish for it.
This movement is just so good. Look at him fade back with those back air. Finds, baits it, tech chase again. StudZ holding his ground though at center stage. Back air will definitely take it here. Forward air as well.
Zaxis just trying to rack on some damage here.
I mean,
cannot seem to find it.
Look at this movement from StudZ. He is just ballerinaing everywhere right now, making it so difficult for Zaxis to find these hits. This movement is just exceptional. I mean, Zaxis has just gotten nothing started. And it is very hard to beat this man in a war of attrition. That's just honestly his playstyle. It's another egg lay, dude. He is just pouring it on here. Zaxis needs to get something going, and he needs to get something going right now.
StudZ just weaving in and out of these aerials, beautifully finding punishments.
Falling up air.
And he's going to take that trade every day.
Oh yeah, as Yoshi, you take most trades. You just live so long. Okay, finally, Zaxis finding something. But StudZ just going to air dodge out. We need to see a stock taken right now. If it goes down 3-1, it just might be curtains. Yeah, back air's there, 3-1.
And now Zaxis having a huge mountain to climb to get this back even.
And honestly, I don't think Greninja is the best comeback character, to be honest. The character usually has to work very hard neutral to find stocks. And against Yoshi, I just don't see how you kill this character early, and now StudZ just throwing out the hitboxes up 3-1, knowing that any of them connects, it could be the Greninja's life. Tech chase, finds the up air to dare! StudZ feeling himself right now!
And StudZ just being able to keep Greninja cornered on both ledges through the entirety of this set. Zaxis not being able to find a way in at any point here.
He's fighting with his life right now, but it just doesn't seem to matter because StudZ trying to find the cap on this amazing reverse 3-0. Backer's not going to do it, but he can't survive many more of those. Really good delay from Zaxis, but still.
And StudZ, knowing he doesn't have much to lose, going after these very theatrical offstage movements.
Finally finds the stock there, but is it too little too late? Bear almost doing it. Gets the tech, but he's going to be able to punish that.
Still, and now at a percentage where those techs are eventually going to run out. And StudZ just again chasing down everything.
Honestly, in credit to Zaxis, even with a dominating performance from StudZ, he made him work the entire time. Like, credit
absolutely.
To him.
An amazing performance from both players.
And he did not concede either. He teched everything. Like, he did not want that to happen. But still, third place, nothing to feel too bad about. Excellent performance here from Zaxis.